This video covers what to do on a service call for a crawlspace that has an older ATMOX controller installed. This may be the MAXX, Flex, Easy, and most smart systems. If you have a really old system, just call us for assistance. There's a previous video that goes over what to look for in general in the crawlspace. Please watch that first. To get started, go to the display, which should be located inside the house, garage, or a place visible to the homeowner. While at the display, write down all of the readings on the screen. On these models, you can use the M button to scroll forward more quickly. This should include temperature, relative humidity, dew point, and inside and outside for all of these readings. The display may also show a wood moisture reading and/or a model name and software number. Before you continue, take a moment to see if the readings seem logical. Then look to see if there's a red alert light. If so, note the warning message on the screen. If you are unsure of what to do, do not hesitate to call ATMOX for assistance. It is best to call while you are on site so we can help with troubleshooting. In these models, you cannot do anything else without clearing the error first. The most common error will be a sensor reading of missing or none. This means the sensor has either become unplugged or is no longer working correctly. The next step in these older models is to determine if a new version 2 sensor is compatible. Older version ATMOX sensors are unfortunately no longer available. The controller may need a repair or software update. If you are unsure of what to do, please do not hesitate to call ATMOX for assistance. If there are no alert lights or errors, it is time to test the components. To test fans, press the arrow button at the bottom of the display one time and then press plus one time. At this time, all fans, both the exhaust and intake, as well as any internal fans, should begin operation. At this time, you need to physically go look at every single fan to make sure they are working properly. This is also a good time to take a small brush and gently brush off each fan as you are testing them. If any fans are not working, then you need to determine why. It could be an issue with wiring or the fan itself. Once again, for any problems, please do not hesitate to call ATMOX for help. When you are done testing fans, come back to the display. To put the fans back in normal operation, you need to press the arrow button and then the plus button one time. If you press the M button again to scroll, you should see the normal temperature humidity reading. If you see something different, you have gotten into a sub-menu. Press the arrow button to try to get out. If there's a dehumidifier, you should then test the dehumidifier. Hold the arrow button until you see the testing dehumidifier on the screen. This function is not available on all models. At this time, go check the dehumidifier. While there, also check that any condensate pumps are also working properly. Note that the internal fans will also be running during this test. That is okay. The test will stop on its own in 10 minutes. To go back to automatic mode before that time, you can press the M button. If everything is working correctly, you are all set and your testing of ATMOX components is complete.